Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to episode of Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest! In the last episode, we finished up the last of the Spirit Temple. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on the boss. Are you guys ready for this? This is the end of the final temple.
Looks like someone is here, Kome. Looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf.
Old witch voice, go! Anyway, seriousness, this fight is basically just like any other Iron Knuckle fight. There is a vague Oh, okay, I thought I got hurt there. There is a very slight difference in the coloring, and if we ask Navi about this particular one, that is not asking her opinion. Something strange. This is not an ordinary enemy. Well, he kind of fights very, very ordinarily. It's basically the exact same thing, so by this point you really should not have an issue taking this thing down. I mean, like, it moves the exact same way, it's really slow. I think it does take a few more hits, but it does not have a second phase. Where am I?
Well, looks like she's back to normal, Kome. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo, Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Then we should brainwash her again.
So Naburu has spent the past 10 years brainwashed. Kind of sucks to be her. Needless to say, that was not the core boss fight. That was basically a prelude to it. Now it's time to take on the real thing. I will give you guys one tip right now. If you've been using the Bigoron sword, you want to switch it off now. You want to use a Master Sword for this because otherwise it's kind of a pain. It's a little bit iffy. So let's go ahead and head up here and see what awaits us.
Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul.
This is the Sorceress Sisters, Twinrova. Thankfully, I can take a break from doing that stupid voice because that was actually a little bit straining. So what we want to do in this fight is to keep a really close eye on the two of them. Position yourself so that they are both in your view, and hopefully we can do this right. We want to use the mirror shield to direct the element back at the other sister. Alright, so there we go. So we've directed the flame right back at the ice sister, or Actually, I can't really remember which one's Komi and which one's Kotaki. I always get them a little bit confused, but I guess it doesn't really matter all too much. Alright, so as long as you keep them both in your sight, this should not be all that much of an issue. Sometimes they can be on like completely opposite ends of the battlefield, and in that case it can be a little bit bad because they can go behind you and you have a hard time aiming at them. But thankfully it doesn't seem like they're doing that here, so this should be some of the very few hits that we need to get off on them. Alright, uh-oh, go back. Here we go. Yep, no, and she left. Come on, come back around. Nope. Apparently she does not like the idea of being frozen. Not that I blame her, but still, it would be convenient for me if she just took it. Okay, flame. Come on, ice sister. Come on, sister. There we go, right in the face. Alright, how many more of these do I have to do? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get serious. Fusion Ha! The ultimate anti-aging cream. Fusion. I don't know, it really sounds like one of those anti-wrinkle things or whatever. But anyway, yes, they have fused together and this makes for a different fight. It has the basic same idea. You have to reflect back their magic, but it really is largely similar. And I will say right now that you want to make sure you're only absorbing the same color of attack. So basically, do that, she'll fall down, and then, yes, there we go, jump attack, and that was a waste. I only got one stab on her, come on! Alright, okay, that wasn't the best run. So basically, if you absorb the wrong element, so say I'm charging fire right now, if I suddenly took an ice attack into the shield, it would override the shield and hurt you regardless. So you want to be super, super careful not to actually do that. So here we go, we have our third fire attack. Pull this out, and then jump attack! Yes! And I can't get a second one off. Quite frankly, if you want this fight to take a lot less time, what you can theoretically do is equip the big Oron sword as you're running to her, and then do a jump attack that way, and I think she'll only take 2 cycles if you do that, but I'm a lazy butt, so I don't want to do that. And besides that, it kind of makes the fight less exciting, I guess. But then again, I have mixed feelings on this fight. I think it's really creative, and I think the idea is really, really great, but at the same time, it's a lot of waiting. This particular boss fight has a really, really neat idea behind it and a really cool atmosphere. Get it? Cool, because she has her ice attack. But no, it's just really, really a lot of waiting, and it's very basic in the way you actually attack her. I mean, she just falls to the ground and you wail away at her on the ends of the stage. So, I don't know, I want to say that I like this boss fight because it is a really neat feeling to fighting her like this, but at the same time, it's really easy to get bored. I will definitely say that. Not to mention, it's ridiculously easy. Herp. Watch this, I'm going to screw up somehow, some way, now that I've said that. Okay. Oh, no sir! No sir! Ha ha ha! You tried to be a little bit tricky now, didn't you? Not gonna work on me this time, no. Alright, again? Really? Really? Is that necessary? Is that really necessary? Don't do that. Don't do that, just do fire, thank you. There we go, now we just need one more. One more, come on. Come on, nope. Come on. I know you got another fire in there. You have another fire in there. Not another ice, thank you. Shoot! Oh, shoot! Okay, well, that sucks. Alright, well, now you guys can see how much damage that actually does. Alright, so we're gonna just start over. Yes, that's also the unfortunate part, is that if you just so happen screw up, it does reset your shield. So you have to start from scratch to get your 3 charge up. And it's really irritating. And now she's doing fire! That's 2 fires! Come on! Patience waning, patience waning. Alright, come on. One more, just an ice. None of that fire business. Thank you! Alright, take this. Take that frost. Okay, there we go. And now to see target and jump attack! Yeah! We did it! And now for my favorite cutscene in the game.
Shoot! What a fresh kid! This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Komi, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old! And I'm just 380 years old! We're twins, don't try to lie about your age! You must have gone senile!
I love this so much. Their sound is just the best. And just their bickering, it's just so funny to me.
Welcome back to haunt you!
And now you guys will never have to hear me do a witch voice again. I am so sorry about that. So, just a little quick thing about my first impression about that particular cutscene. When I was a kid and I saw that for the first time, I actually thought they turned good because they had halos above their head, and I was so confused. I was like, why are they talking about haunting? Aren't they good now? We, converted them or something. Anyway, with that, here we go, guys. This is our final heart container. Our life energy is now 20 hearts. We're that much closer. Get a load of it. Look at that glorious 20 heart container. I'm so happy. Oh, man. All right. So, now it's time to leave the final temple behind. And thankfully, leaving the witch voice behind as well. Let's step into the light and go back to the Chamber of Sages. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid, no, Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. You received the Spirit Medallion. Nabooru awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. If only I'd known you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then. Link, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Yeah, that's all well and good, but we have some errands first. Isn't that always the case? Where it's just like, yeah, you should probably head here, and then nope, guess what? We have other things to do. And by the way, I swear, Link even has the older ladies just going absolutely gaga after him. He's just like, Nabooru is just like, hey Hey, I had my chance. I should have done something all the way back then. But anyway, we are done with the Spirit Temple. We do still have the Gerudo training ground to take care of before we head off to the Temple of Time. But we'll save that for the next episode. We do, however, have some other things to take care of while we're still here. Well, not here, but I mean here as in we have enough time. But anyway, we are going to the Sacred Forest Meadow, and you might be wondering why. Our final destination is actually Zora's Domain. So I will see you guys back at the Lost Woods. Alright, so just in case you have a hard time remembering where the shortcut to Zora's River is, it is this way. And this isn't really the only reason why I'm showing this. Quite frankly, there is something special here, which I kind of neglected to show until now. Yes, I know a select few of you are just like, finally! But Mito has a special line of text. Now that we're done with, well, I'd say everything, but you could have seen this ever since, like, the Forest Temple. If we talk to him, he says, "Oh, I see. Saria won't ever come back. But I made a promise to Saria. If Link came back, I would be sure to tell him that Saria had been waiting for him. Because Saria really liked... Hey, you! If you see him somewhere, please let him know. And also... I'm sorry for being mean to him. Tell him that too." Senpai! My heart! My heart! Okay, so I really was not aware of that specific line of text until very, very recently. A lot of you were telling me that Mito had a really, really heartwarming bit of dialogue, and I was just like, really? I've never actually gone back to talk to him. But my heart, it was so worth it to come here right at the end of the adventure and talk to him. It's like coming full circle almost. But anyway, guess what song we have to play again? Yep, here we go. This gag is probably getting old by now. I want to know how many times this game has made me play the Zelda's Lullaby song. I don't even know. It's been so many times. But anyway, real quick, you want to make sure before you head in here that it is nighttime. So it's very, very convenient that we're showing up now because the sun is just about to go freaking what? Really? Really? Really, really, really? Really? Seriously, screw this song because I've had to play it so many times. I don't even care anymore. I know that one was absolutely awful, but I'm just not having this particular play. That was actually kind of bullcrap. Quite frankly, I could have just gone in and played the Sun Song, but oh well. But now it's nighttime in Zora's Domain, and you will see why I wanted it to be nighttime in just a moment. There is a gold Skulltula in here that we could have gotten sooner, but we needed to come by this way anyway with some new equipment. So really, this is the first time that we're coming here at a really convenient point. We do need the long shot to get this one, or hook shot. I think the hook shot would have done it too. Yeah, the hook shot totally would have done that. Oh well. Probably could have gotten that a little bit sooner, but like I said, it's just really convenient to get it now, of all times, because if we go to the Zora's Fountain, there is something else there that we can actually pick up. And this is probably the last thing that we're gonna do before calling it quits. So, really quickly, we're just gonna head back here behind the Zora King, who is, quite frankly, should be, like, really frozen by now. I don't know. I would totally picture his butt to be, like, completely numb, because look at all of this. Well, there's no ice here, but there's ice. This is clearly ice water, and he has been sitting on ice this entire time. That would be like Frostbite City for his buns. Fishy buns. Buns fishy. Anyway, if we come here, we see this silver boulder. We cannot pound it down, and we cannot bomb it to make it go away. However, what we can do is pick it up and throw it. Now, I don't understand how throwing that boulder causes it to break, but blowing it up with a bomb and hitting it with a hammer does absolutely nothing. I would figure throwing it would not really do much for it, but whatever. I guess to each their own with how stuff works in this game. And now there's a lot of Skulltulas here, which I'm quite frankly not even really caring about. I don't even really need to pull out the Lens of Truth for them. They're just kind of in the way, I guess, but you can easily Z-target onto them. So no big deal there. But if we head up here, we can see that there's a little secret alcove that we haven't been able to visit before. And not only do we have a big Skulltula here, we have a golden Skulltula. Now this one's a little bit special. Well, maybe not special, but it's special enough because, check it out, guys. 99 gold Skulltula tokens. There's only one left to go. My heart, I'm so having mixed feelings right now. So many mixed feelings. Anyway, with that being done, and with Link's legs probably breaking, we're gonna go ahead and call it quits here, and in the next episode, we will be heading off to the Gerudo Thieves' Fortress again to take care of the training ground. So, I will see you guys next time. MasaeAnela out.